In outcome 3, you'll be asked to describe the process by which an individual reevaluates their beliefs after a significant life experience. It's a 5-step process, so let's have a look. The first part of this process is to actually have that experience and have the emotional reaction. That's always going to happen first. And the emotional reaction could be joy or wonder or suffering or any of those significant life experiences that you've already studied. This will lead to the second step in this reevaluation process, which is that the response will be informed by the beliefs. The individual will respond in some way. Now, there are a few factors that contribute to this. One of them is the strength of the belief of the individual. Of course, if somebody's got really strong religious beliefs, the chances are that they'll instantly go to their beliefs at the point of their experience. Of course, if the understanding of the belief will also determine how they respond. For example, a fundamentalist might respond in a violent way, believing that that's what their belief calls for, whereas somebody else might respond in a more peaceful way. So the strength of the belief and the understanding of the belief all contribute to that response. The third part of the reevaluation is that the individual will compare the outcome to previously held beliefs. So they'll compare what actually happened after they responded to what they believed previously. We'll come back to some examples. The fourth step is to adapt or confirm the beliefs that they held previously. So if the outcome was bad, they might adapt those beliefs. Or if the outcome was really, really good, that might confirm the belief that the individual had before. Step 5 is to move on with life and to approach new experiences, the significant life experiences that will inevitably come up, with these new changed beliefs, be they confirmed or weakened beliefs. That's the 5-step process, and if you think you've got it, you can switch the video off now. But now I'll go through these 5 steps one more time with Cardinal Bernardin's life in mind. So the first thing that happened to Cardinal Bernardin is, of course, he was falsely accused of sexual misconduct, and he experienced that emotional reaction, saying he'd never before felt the presence of evil. He also said he's human. How do you think he would respond? He was distraught. But he responded because he had a very strong belief and he had an understanding of Christianity as being able to bring peace. He responded informed by his beliefs. He responded that the truth shall set you free. And so he talked to the media, and he also sought out Stephen Cook for reconciliation. Afterwards, after that had happened, and he'd had an excellent response from both of those responses, remember that he actually had reconciliation in Eucharist with Cook, he compared the outcome, which was reconciliation and peace, to his previously held belief, which was that the truth shall set you free, that the incarnation is our model for life, and that reconciliation brings peace. After comparing those, he realized that that was true, that everything that he thought would happen if he followed his beliefs did. So that confirmed his belief. Remember, it moved from an academic to a lived experience. So really confirmed that belief strongly. And he was able to go on with his life with that deepened spirituality. And indeed, when he approached his diagnosis of cancer later on, he did approach that with these new beliefs, knowing that Christ was suffering with him as he suffered with Christ. So there you go, a 5-step process of the re-evaluation of beliefs through experiences. You might need to watch it a couple of times to get the hang of it, but if there's a 5-mark question, there's certainly 5 sentences you could write there. If it was a 10-mark question, you might write those 5 steps and give an example of each one. Fantastic.